Done Monday.
Monday. Almost. We got some fun shit to do before it's Done Day in the books. But yeah.
But that's the only part of the Fun Day Monday is after the Done Day Monday.
No, fair statement. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good. Just hanging out.
Right on.
Trying to relax this evening. Had a good pre-birthday weekend. Hung out with you Friday night. We went on some Fabs and Foghorn. Got to shout those fellas out for sure. Thank you so much for having both of us on. And then we grabbed some pizza and just hung out. And I got home. And then Sunday, I had a game night planned with the Cooks, Abe and Mary Todd. Had an absolute blast over there. Stayed up way later than I should have. Watched a Charleston Billy Strings concert live. Jordan rented it, so we got to watch some Billy Strings. That's always a good time, and just hung out and enjoyed ourselves. Great.
Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, no, the Cooks are good people, and Billy Strings just fucking amazing.
Phenomenal.
That cat. Yeah, I see some stuff on Facebook where he posts something tickling the strings. Like, good Lord, yeah, just tickling. Good.
Well,
yeah.
And then when he goes to the instrumental solos, like the mandolin, I don't know if that guy has skin on his fingers. He's playing that mandolin like he owned it.
Right.
And the upright bassist, he was fucking jamming, and the banjo player. I mean, Lord God, respect to the banjo players in the crowd, because that's insane. I tried it once. I had 2 chords, and I was like, I give up. I tried, and I tried again, and I gave up. So, if at first you don't succeed, you say fuck it and try again.
Well, that's certainly one school of thought, I reckon. Yeah. That sounds like a fun weekend. Man, for sure.
Yeah, we definitely had a good time. Me and Miss Meg, and we, like I said, we all hung out Friday night, and then Saturday we went to the Cooks for game night, and then Sunday we had Miss Meg's grandpa's birthday. So we celebrated that. I got some good ice cream cake. Got to hang with the family. That's always a good time.
Outstanding.
What did you get into this weekend, Mr. Stash?
Sound like a stellar weekend. Nah, really was kind of quiet, man. It was nice, quasi nice being home. Last weekend we were in Louisiana for Mob Fest 6, which was a blast. So post comp blues a little bit, like you said. Friday show with Fabs and Foghorn and Yukon and Boo, and Hot Wheels jumped on there, and that was awesome. It was great to be a part of that. Their 100th show, so we're at 10%. Yeah. Right, I think I mentioned on the show tonight, number 10. So yeah,
10% of Foghorn. That's an accomplishment.
Hell yeah. So congrats to those fellas. If you haven't checked it out, go check out their show for sure.
Remember the first show? We never thought we'd make through it.
Yeah. Oh, how time flies, right?
We've puddled through 10 shows now.
It's hard to believe.
People still watch us.
Yeah, and that's even more impressive. I mean, hell, you and I can shoot the breeze any night of the week, which I do enjoy. But it's nice to have some folks on. But yeah, it was pretty quiet, man. Kiddos both pretty busy. My daughter was with her mama all weekend, and my son was bouncing in and out. So got the house kind of cleaned back up from being out of town, and just kind of chilled, man. It was nice to just relax a little bit. So nothing too exciting. What's up, Miss Meg? What's up, Mr. Hacksaw? Hello. So I mean, it was good.
Yeah. Next weekend we got Paige's senior project, so that's why I kind of celebrated my birthday a weekend early, because next weekend is my birthday. Paige has got her senior project. We're going to do some invasive plant and bug surveying for the Parks and Recreation Department. So cool project she's working on there. Got to throw that out there because damn proud of the kid. So
no, you should be. It's well deserved. She's pretty impressive young lady, man. She's got all kinds of stuff cooking. So
yeah, and I know a lot of people seen her artwork, and probably several people that have watched today has actually purchased her artwork. She actually got her first exhibition in an art gallery last week. They reached out to her and asked her to be part of the Women of Art exhibit there at Hotel Indigo, where we hosted the comp last year. So she got art on display there in the lobby, and a little description of all the stuff she got going on. So super proud of the kid. That's huge for a kid that's 17 getting ready to turn 18 to have people asking for their art on exhibit. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's super impressive. It's not like she reached out to them. They reached out to her. It's just like being recognized and as a young woman artist, that's just super freaking cool. Super freaking
Absolutely,
cool.
man.
I'm proud of her, and I'm not her daddy, and that's so I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of her, and yeah, it's good shit.
Hey,
It's good shit.
for as crazy as I am, dude, and I don't know where she got the brains, but I'm just happy she got them. I'm artsy in the brain, but I can't put that art to my hand. That's why I have everybody else put it to hand. I'll be like, hey, I got this great idea. But they put in the work.
No, for sure. Well, I mean, tonight, I mean, we kind of, talking about 10 shows and, all the cool people we've met. We've got a couple of other cool cats on this evening. It's exciting that we've been able to get through 10 shows and still planning more in advance, right? This isn't the finale just yet, but holy shit. Did you see the chats? All of a sudden, just like, just
Hey,
blew up.
people paying attention, damn it.
It caught me off guard. I'm like, oh my God, everything. Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Me,
sir.
Stash,
Looking
and I
forward to
believe
seeing you, Mr.
Stinky, I
Orton.
know will be there. So at least you're getting us three.
Yes, sir. What's up, Chicken Wing?
Chicken wing.
Good to see you, brother.
So for like about the last, I don't know, at least 7 or 8 shows, we've been talking about the Shave For Prostate, right?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
It hasn't moved very far. As of right before the show, we had $56 in that account. So I got to thinking this morning, I'm like,
ways
what
to
can I
go.
do to stir up a little money? So I've decided just to throw this first part of the show at Shave For Prostate, and I got all kinds of fun stuff we're going to do for money.
Okay.
So the
All
first
right.
challenge I want to throw out there, and I'm watching a PayPal, but if you make a PayPal, you can put it in the comments. We'll try to keep track of the comments, but I'll be watching the PayPal too. I'll refresh it every 5 or 10 minutes. I'm looking for at least $100. At least. I would love to make $500, $800. $100. I will eat these roasted crickets, this whole ounce package, Buffalo Ranch, roasted freeze-dried crickets. As soon as we hit $100, I will be watching, and we'll stop the whole damn show and I'll eat them.
Crickets. And you had to get the flavored ones. I mean, these are these still kicking around? I'm assuming
No,
they're
freeze-dried.
okay. I figured they were probably no longer living because I don't know how you would get bacon ranch flavored on a cricket if they're still bouncing around. But I love that idea, man. I love that idea.
Hey, last time we went to Cincinnati, I came back from Jungle Gyms, and I grabbed some mealworms and some crickets, and here we are today. I knew there was a reason I hadn't ate the crickets yet. I already ate the mealworms.
There we go. Well, that sounds like a hell of a kind of a throwdown, if you will. What's
But
up,
here's
Kyle?
the thing. Here's the thing, Mr. Stash, is I don't feel like that's a great challenge.
No?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm asking for $100. Shit, one person can come up with $100. I mean, I expect it to be in my PayPal already when I check it here in a minute. Just to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah, Scott Sikora. I love that idea. Yes. Glad to have you on, by the way. It's good to see you.
It might be a new commercial for a government-funded program. I mean, we're always looking into alternative proteins because I ain't eating only vegetables. That's for damn sure. I need protein in my life. If we lose all the cows, I'm going straight to crickets.
That'd make for an interesting burger or steak or I don't know. Pick your favorite beef flavored. Well, I guess beef flavored crickets. But pick your
we
favorite.
just put some beef broth on them, and it's like cricket steaks. I'm trying to help a couple people get on the live here, so excuse my eye contact absence.
Nah, no worries. Yeah, Scott asked, "Do you need protein?" Well, look at him, Scott. I mean, he's not like 6'6", 250.
Yeah, I need all the protein I can get. So anyway, talking about challenges, my little cricket challenge. I mean, it's not above me to eat crickets and worms and all kinds of bullshit. So I set the goal low. We hit $100, stopping the show. I'm eating these crickets, and then we're moving on. But here's the dude who really stepped up. He's seen my cricket challenge today. He's already wanting to jump in. He talked to me previously, and this dude stepped in. So I want to bring in Mr. Shooter himself from Beard Mob, Ohio, the enforcer over there.
What's up, Shooter?
What's up? What's going on?
So for people who don't know Shooter, how long have you been involved in Beard Mob? I know everybody probably knows you, but
right. Actually, I forget how long it's been.
Well, I know it's been a couple years because I remember meeting you for the first time at Big Whisker.
Yep. It most certainly has.
And you're involved in everything, man. You can't get on a bearding webpage that Shooter's not commenting or posting. I just love his enthusiasm. I love seeing him all over the internet. So, Shooter, if we raise $500, and if it's not tonight, right, that's okay. If it's the next show or the show after that, we raise $500. What you going to do for Shave For Prostate?
I decided to take Harry up on a little joke he made. Him and Thad Hardy's been making jokes about whalers, about me becoming one. So I said, okay, bet. Make it to 500, I'll do it.
So this man has stepped up and offered to shave his mustache and go to Whaler Nation when we get to our first $500, because we're going for $4,000 and we're going to hit it, I have no doubt. But this man stepped up and said, you hit that $500 milestone and get the money moving, I will shave my mustache live. That's incredible.
Yep.
That's outstanding. Right on, man. Way to step up, brother, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
So for those who haven't heard, and if you've watched, you've heard, we're trying to raise $4,000 for prostate cancer, for Stop Prostate Cancer Research. They do research, awareness, resources, screenings, pre-screening process. They do all of that. So this is a great charity that promotes great men's health, talks about early screening, and early screening is really what is important here. You know, I talked for a long time to Paul Kennedy. I talked to my grandfather's doctors before he passed, and that's the one thing that they really beat home is pre-screening. So, gentlemen, we got Travis Smith, who you're going to see here shortly. We'll ask him about what he's doing. He's going big for Shave For Prostate. Harry Flanagan has threw up his beautiful clown head. He's going to shave that shit off. And his mustache, which I'm super jealous because has grown bigger than mine in like a month. And then we got Chris Hall. We got Bate, president of the East, or vice president of the East over in West Virginia. He's thrown his mustache up. So there's going to be a whole class of whalers. So I guess Whaler Nation, I don't know if you can be proud that you're gaining a bunch of new members or disappointed that you have more competition, because these guys are bringing it. They all got all three of them got beautiful beards. So,
they do.
Oh, and the most important, in my opinion, I'm gonna go tops, man. That's a big step for me. I've been full beard my whole life, and I made up when me and Harry first talked about Shave For Prostate. I was like, dude, I think I'm gonna go chop for this if we can raise $4,000. And he's like, do it, hashtag Chop Squad. And I'm like, all right, cool, let's do this. So that's what we're raising money for. I've been promoting it, trying to promote it every show. It's all over Facebook as much as I can get it.
What's up,
So
man?
please help us out tonight. I'm going to be checking constant updates. If you see me looking away, I'm going to check in the PayPal, see when we hit these milestones. I would love to see Shooter have to scramble to find a razor here in about 30 minutes. So,
right.
So, yeah, if you want to see him totally panicked, let's try to get $500 before 9 o'clock.
Yeah, no, that'd be super sweet. Yeah, and I might have a razor on hand because I have to do some cleanup work every day. But
I bet you'll shave your beard if we get to $500, won't you, Stash?
Yeah, I will. I will absolutely shave my beard when we get to $500, man. Yep. All half square inch of it, man.
There you go. Now we're talking.
I'll be soul patchless, but that's all right. That's all right. It comes
So,
in quick.
Shooter, you had an exciting weekend. Tell us what you did this weekend.
I took Mom to see Blake Shelton for her Christmas present.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They said he hasn't toured in 2 years and he hasn't missed a step.
Right
Good
on,
show,
man.
He sent
Right
me a
on.
bunch of pictures. Looked like they were having a blast.
Yeah.
What's up, Crown? Now that sounds like fun. That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like fun. And I apologize. While you were talking, I saw a couple people messaging Ron. I was actually looking at my phone. People struggling to find the show was having issues hopping on. But anyway,
actually,
like
that's the exact reason I've been replying as well. We got some people trouble finding it.
Been able to pop on.
If you can't find it on Facebook, it's always on Bearded Family Network on YouTube. One of the better places to go look for it. So,
yep. What's up, Drive By? What's up, Mrs. Cook?
Miss Cook. Great time with Cook this weekend. So, Shooter, I really appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate your enthusiasm for Shave For Prostate. I know you got a lot of people rooting for you. I know Thad will be ecstatic when you go Whaler.
Right.
I think they'll probably be you. I think they'll probably be
the first comment after he agreed to do it is Thad's going to lose his mind.
Right. Right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, appreciate you stepping up, man. It's you know,
Ain't nothing but a thing.
It's an important cause. So
it'll grow back, won't it, bud?
Right.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Shooter, thank you for popping on tonight. I know it was a little bit last minute, but I wanted you to be here in person for that announcement.
That's cool. No problem, man.
All right. Well, we love you, brother. Have an excellent Dundee Monday.
You too.
Yep. Good to see you. Hope to see you soon, brother, man.
Absolutely.
I love me some brother Shooter, man. He's always a good time. Always just a pleasure to see him. You know, he comes up, and he's like, "Hey," and it's just like we never even left since the last time. So,
no, and like you said earlier, he's in every group. It seems like we've got about 15 or I haven't even counted, but all the different clubs. He's always in there chatting and commenting. So it's good to see his posts and whatnot. I look forward to meeting him in person. At some point. Chicken wing.
We're seeing a lot of the comps over here in the East, where we can one of us can get him there, but like I said, he's involved there. But man, he's just everywhere online. He's always there to help. Anything he can do. I know pretty much everything Beard Mob Indiana's done. He's donated to. It's just an amazing individual. Miss Miranda, how are you? We got to go bowling with her, Stash, and she whooped our butts, I bet.
I think, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
We might bring her as a ringer to the Hoosier Beard Alliance bowling tournament.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
I think
that's next month, right? Or not next month. It's in May. Is that right?
I've
got it written down. I'm probably talking out of the wrong cheeks. So
July 15th is
July.
July 15th is going to be the Hoosier Beard Alliance bowling tournament down there in Jasper, Indiana. Super excited for this, man. I love the non-comp stuff.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Oops.
Cat
I
in the bag.
Time to shoot a text.
Yep.
I hate that when Meg's not backstage to steer me in the right direction. I'm going to give all kinds of secrets away.
You're going to catch some grief. You're going to catch some grief.
I'm sure of it. Well, man, we talked about the Shave For Prostate. We're going to keep the ticker running at the bottom. That's the PayPal. It's been 20 minutes, so I'm going to check the PayPal in just a second, see if we've made any money. But the next thing I want to do is bring on our actual guest for this evening to talk about a little bearded business, a little bit of RedBeard Design.
Hey, look at that guy.
Hey.
Hey, this is Travis
Smith, man.
Doing well, you guys?
Man, doing fantastic. I'm glad you popped on, man. It's good to see you virtually again.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Nathan, if you want to donate something, we will absolutely raffle it off or auction it off on the show, and that money will go into the Shave For Prostate. Just shoot me a PM, dude. Sounds awesome. I may need one myself.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is Nathan. If you don't remember, Red, that's the gentleman that from Mobfest that was in the mustache category. I'm sure you do,
Absolutely.
but just in case.
He just messaged me a minute ago looking for the show. So I'm glad to see him on. Glad to see you participating. It was amazing to see you at the comp.
Yeah, it's always fun for me. Sorry for the interlude, but it's always fun for me to see another stellar mustache in the lineup, man. Yeah, I thought I was taking second. I'm just gonna say it for sure.
He had a nice mustache, but
he did.
Travis, let's talk a little bit. First off, let's start out and see, just tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got this started in design in general, and where the idea for the company came. How did you get started, and how did RedBeard Designs get started?
Well, so it's a kind of a long story, so I don't know that we got that much time.
We got time.
So
I
kind of stumbled into it. So when I was in the Navy, the last 3 years I was in, I was a recruiter. So when I got out of the Navy, I continued to recruit. I did some corporate recruiting, some veteran recruiting, things like that. And the last company that I worked for while I was recruiting, I was working directly with the graphic designer that was doing our website. We went through, so like art, drawing, all that type of stuff is something that I've done my whole life, something I've been into, but I never really considered it something that I could make a living off of. It just never crossed my mind. I didn't know anything about the industry, anything like that. Working hand in hand with this guy for a few months, I was like, wow, there's a career to be had here. I got a load of kids and everything else. So I got a lot of mouths to feed. And so I just started, had actually started going to school using my GI Bill for graphic design. And I didn't think I'd necessarily use it. I actually just wanted to learn how to use the programs that I was already paying for to try and make t-shirts and stuff for another side hustle I had going at the time. So I was trying to figure all this out. And I just thought, well, I'll use my GI Bill because I've got it and go to school for this. Well,
hell yeah.
I kind of fell in love. So, and then after meeting that gentleman, and he became a mentor of mine. His name's Mike Nave. Nave Creative is his business. Absolute great guy, and kind of gave me my start. So I started, doing some of that. I actually, the first company that I started in design was called Travis Lee Creative.
Okay.
That's what RedBeard Design Company started as, but I'm having a little difficulty getting the word out there, kind of, because a lot of people don't know what a creative company is. They're like, oh, so Travis Lee Creative, what the hell? Like, what do you do?
Right.
And you go, right. Design and a little bit of this, a little bit of that, So last year I changed the name to RedBeard Design Company. RedBeard was just something that came to me. I don't know where it came from. It was an epiphany. I woke up, RedBeard. Travis is doing shark things. That's another little side about to go down. You guys will see that. I want to be back on this podcast next year talking about another company.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, sharks don't sleep. That's what I heard.
Sharks don't care. Sharks don't sleep. Sharks don't swim backwards.
Forward motion, nothing in your way.
And see, I almost called you out on that one earlier, Stash, when we were in the backstage and you were talking about being Monday and complaining. I almost threw it out there. Sharks don't give a fuck about Mondays.
True statement. Hey, you know what I say? It's only 6 days until the next Monday. So why you sitting a bit?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, yeah, I hope I answered your question. Sorry, I kind of got off on the other stuff.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
We get off track all the time.
Yeah, yeah. So I like how you got the start as part of, and thank you for your service.
Hey,
much
love.
You. Much appreciated.
Absolutely, thank you for your service.
And that's cool how you kind of found an avenue as part of your service. So, you kind of get back out and part of the, civilian landscape and, what to do. And to be able to leverage the GI Bill and, maybe learn something about programs you have been leveraging, but maybe not had a full grasp of the power, and being able to utilize that and dig into it, man. That's stellar. I love that. I love that.
It's funny because it all kind of, how life just leads you down a path, and you have no idea. Like looking back 5 years from now, I never would have thought that this is what I'd be doing.
Right.
So aside from the graphic design, I contract out, do real estate photography.
Okay.
And so photography was a class that I took while I was doing the design, while I was going to school for design. And then, so I had a little bit of experience with that. I had a conversation with my realtor from when I moved back to Indiana in 2015. He started a real estate photography company. He needed somebody with experience, help him out a couple of days a week, few hours. So he said, Scott, if you're watching, a couple of days a week. Well, now it's a full-time thing that so I split RedBeard Design Company. Half the time I'm doing design work, half the time I'm contracting out doing real estate photography for 360 Indy. So I'm going to plug that on here if you guys don't mind. Another small business, great owner. I only say
plug away.
Pays me.
Plug away. Plug the shit out of it, man. That's
360 Indy spelled out completely. With the T's and the H's and the E's and all that stuff.
I can't spell.
Indy.com. If you need any kind of real estate photography, we do drone photography, 3D tours, still photography, floor plans, 2D, 3D, you name it. 360 Indy's where it's at.
Right.
Nice.
Well, I'd say in the last couple of years, with the way the real estate market was, that there was no shortage of need for your services.
No, dude. Last year was crazy, and it's starting to pick up again this year. So that kind of puts some of the design work on the back burner, though, through the busier months, because it's dang near dark to dark. I'm taking pictures of houses, flying drones.
And then you don't want to come home and jump on the computer and work for 3 more hours before you have to lay down.
Right. Like I mentioned, these gaggle of kids in here, they want my attention. The wife, occasionally she likes hanging out with me from time to time. So,
and then y'all hit the gym all the time too.
Trying to.
Like 6 times a day, I think. I don't know.
No,
you're sending sweaty pics like 6 times a day, I think, man. Seriously, I don't know.
Well, look, man.
That's just how many pictures she saves a day, anyway.
What's that?
That's just how many pictures Stash saves of you a day. Sweaty pictures.
Right. Hey, you call me out, man. I ain't judging you.
Busted.
I'm not gonna act like I don't have pictures of you and that beautiful stash on my phone.
Fuck yes. There we go. So no, that's awesome, man.
So Travis, we had actually hung out a couple times at, I think, a comp and maybe one other function or something before I realized that you'd done any design work. And I had made a post. I started working on the Indiana Coalition of Bearding Clubs, and I made a post. Hey, look, we have no money. We're looking for somebody to hook us up. And you came to me and gave me a great price on an amazing logo. And I just can't thank you enough. Art's expensive. Graphics are expensive. And you gave us a little bit of a break and helped us get off the ground. And I appreciate that. So while we continue to talk, I got a few logos that you've done, and I'm just going to randomly play those as we talk. But, here was our first RedBeard Design encounter, and you knocked it out of the park. I told you I wanted something simple. I wanted something that looked somewhat professional on letterhead, but yeah, it was fun. And you did it. I mean, this image encompasses all of that, gets the point across, easy to print. And from everybody in the coalition, we thank you.
Absolutely. It was my pleasure. I was super stoked whenever you started talking about that and putting that out there. And I just wanted to help however I could. I want to be a part of whatever I could with it. I think it's an amazing thing that you're doing, and just any way I could help.
Well, we super appreciate it, man. And then I think I showed your one of your little round logos for RedBeard Company, RedBeard Design Company there. That's a way cool logo. Your full logo, I actually don't have a picture of, but your full logo is amazing as well.
I know somebody in about, I don't know, 8 to 10 business days may have a T-shirt that has the full logo on it coming in the mail.
Order it in light blue by any chance?
Maybe.
He says, not another black T-shirt.
My sister had ordered one like last week, and it's the first time I even forgot I had the swag shop attached to the website for a little while, and then she had ordered one, and then tonight I saw that come across, and I was like, I texted her, hey, did you order another shirt? And she was like, no. Did you make a sale? Apparently, somebody else found the swag shop. It's kind of buried.
Yeah, no, I was internet stalking a little bit. I had about 10 minutes of free time between into work and jumping on. And I thought, go check out your website real quick. At least I can feel knowledgeable and whatnot. Saw the swag shop and thought, I'm getting a shirt.
Well, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And you got to do the internet stalking, man. I'm about to be on your show. You can't be on here,
I got a new shirt today too, Chicken Bread. I got a Mike Wallard's called me a cunt shirt from Nathan Stewart across the pond. It's now my favorite shirt. I'll probably wear it to bed.
Nice. That's what it's all about. It's about supporting one another, right? And how do we all come together and support one another? So that's truly what we're trying to build here and trying to highlight and show as part of this this crazy podcast we got. I like that. Elephant in the Shroom. That's a cool name.
Yeah, so they do holistic mushroom, like the capsules and everything else, the lion's mane, all the different supplements, mushroom supplements.
Nice.
Right.
I actually got my dad taking a lion's mane distillate, like a little drop. He puts one in his coffee.
Yeah.
It's really improved his cognitive function and greatly improved his memory. In, 3 months or 4 months, I've seen a great difference. So, yeah, definitely can get behind that.
Yeah.
Has it made him an even more fun guy?
It don't really have any properties. We're looking for, brain mass inducers and things to stimulate functions, but it definitely helps with some memory loss and cognitive function, being able to focus where your hands are and stuff. So
yeah, it's just my bad attempt at a dad joke, man. Fun guy, fungus. Never mind.
Damn, I missed it completely till you said it.
Yeah.
Good.
Wrong fungus. There is fungus among us.
Yep. Fun guys among guys.
And I don't think that's a shark, but that sure looks like a catfish.
Yeah, so that's he makes custom catfish baits. He did a carp one too. He does carp baits. So there's a long story behind that logo. We're not going to get into it, but that business is pretty cool little business.
Yeah, man.
Well, hey, being the non-outdoorsman that I am, I wouldn't have guessed that there was a different bait for a catfish or a carp. I would have kind of figured them along.
We can't have that kind of talk.
I caught this catfish on a corn dog.
Yeah, I used to use Wheatie balls for catfish. Wheatie balls and rotten chicken liver.
Nice. Yeah, there's all kind of like these baits. He gets pretty intense with all kinds of flavors and stuff. I don't know that the catfish really know clearly they know there's some kind of scent or something that attracts them, but
as long as it stinks, they don't care.
Right. I don't know how they would chicken bacon ranch.
I don't know. I found out years ago that I can go fishing and drink beer. It's just easier to drink beer. Just to hell with the fishing part. Just drink beer.
Throw it in a tree, set it in a stand, drink beer.
Skip straight to the chase, right? Yep, absolutely.
Hey, I went fishing this year at the Bearded Family Reunion. I actually caught a fish about that long, but I caught one.
Nice.
I haven't been fishing since last year. About to though. Camping season's almost here.
It is. I love it.
So right on a little pond, we catch bluegill out of there.
That's good eating.
Yeah, we don't keep them though.
Yeah.
And most of them are only about yay big, but it's still fun to just.
Oh yeah, that's fun as hell when they just almost you throw it in and they bite.
Right.
Yeah, that's fun.
So back to your hustle. What are some of your favorite projects to kind of work on? I mean, obviously you're knee deep in real estate photography, and are there any particular type of projects or maybe product that you're, kind of keen to, or you're prefer?
Yeah, so that's all kind of changing right now. For the majority of the time, like I enjoy logo work, branding work, that type of stuff. I've done all kinds, ads, flyers. I did all the print material and brochures and whatnot for the Indiana Small Business Expo last year. So things like that, email blasts. I've done all kinds of things, but I prefer, and what I was leaning towards this for the past year, really, or leaning into, has been the branding and logo work. However, I've recently started getting into animation, like advertisement animation. You see like the animated Nike comes in there and splits apart, does all kinds of wild stuff. So on social media marketing and things of that nature, that's kind of the wave that's come in. You don't necessarily, people aren't looking for just, and this is strictly speaking, like social media. Aren't necessarily just looking for a still image anymore. Everybody, they need to see shit happening, colors popping, things like that. So on a course that I had been doing, it touched onto some animation. I started playing with it, started learning the program, and I love it. And so now I've decided what I'm going to do is just be the best at that. So I'm just going to be better than everyone else whenever I'm through. And I'm going to start doing that a lot more. So I'm going to lean into that. I'm still doing branding, still doing logo work, things like that. But the RedBeard Design Company of the future is going to be a lot more animated. If I have anything to do with it. And as it turns out, I'm the only one that does. So
very nice. That's the way we corner the market.
Bingo.
Hell yeah. Yeah. If anybody has anything to say about it, it's just you.
Right.
No, I love it.
I'll tell you that much right now.
I just seen some money coming to PayPal.
That's awesome, man. I think kind of part of it, and you were mentioning about earlier on about the creative design and approaching people about, hey, interested in creative design work. And, 15 years ago, or, I don't know, I'm checking my age here, but that wasn't necessarily the type of the avenue, right? You're getting hold of a marketing company or something like that.
Right.
The way the digital age has taken hold of, right? And everybody walking around with one or multiple devices in their pockets, and the creative design aspect is just blown up, and the way do we leverage and utilize it. So I can certainly appreciate that. So I think long-winded, build up there, but I think staying ahead of times and trying to understand your customer and the market and how people are leveraging that type of medium is, it's important, obviously, from your perspective, right? Because like you said, trying to keep mouths fed and food on the table, and keep the game alive. So staying in front of that and tapping into what current trends are is paramount. Right. So I dig that.
Yeah, and I think the technology, by the time you figure out what's needed, the next media is arriving. And so keeping ahead of the trend is really where it's at when you're working in technological media, in my opinion.
Right.
You've got to.
Yeah, and that's tough to do. I mean, I'm well behind on this next plan, the next phase that I see for my business. I'm 10 steps behind the guys that I just, that I saw doing it. But still ahead of a lot of others, but it's going that direction. And it really, all it is me being on Instagram and being like, damn, what was that? Let me watch that again. How did that guy do that? Then how did this guy do that? And then, I need to learn more about this. And that's just how it goes,
Well, and I mean, you're an individual small business owner, right? And you're not on the level of some broader corporation that's got millions to pump into some type of R&D or digital marketing type of organization within their own company. So, right. I mean, you're kind of caught on your back foot, but the willingness to jump in and say, fuck it, I'm going to become I'm going to be the best at it, right? That's what, kind of comes from the soul. And, I don't care what everybody else is doing. You're going to own it, and you're going to, grab hold of it and run with it. So
if you're going to do it, man, you just do it all the way. You just go for it.
And you definitely are that type of individual. I mean, we've only met a few times, and I see your post, and you definitely are not the type of person to say, "Yeah, fuck it, whatever." No, you're grabbing it and run with it.
No,
that bull's going to wish it didn't have horns, because there won't be no horns on the bull by the time you're done grabbing hold of it. Right?
Appreciate that.
You know what else sharks do? Sharks jump in the water and get wet, and that's what you're doing, man. You're jumping in full force. You're getting wet. You're making things change. And since Harry brought it up, you're part of Shave For Prostate as well, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to join the Whaler Nation?
What's that?
You're going to join the Whaler Nation when we hit $4,000?
For at least a week or so.
Yours probably grows super fast, don't it?
It grows pretty quick, yeah. But I tell you what, I will. I'll leave it off long enough to compete in a whaler category.
Yeah, at least get a whaler win first.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, I ain't going to call you out, but I don't think Travis is going to shave his head.
40-minute update. We need $20 to reach 100.
If we get to 100, I will shave my head tonight.
What? How much?
If we get to the 100, I'll shave my head.
Well, that's just crazy. He said 200, everyone. If you want to see Travis shave his head, it costs 200. 100 get you crickets, 200 get you Travis's head.
Whoa. Wording, punctuation, something.
Good night, Miranda.
Thanks for hopping on, Miranda. Good to see you.
Muffin wants to know if you're going to shave it live.
My head?
Yeah. Damn it, Travis. Damn it, man. I was looking for $200.
Yep. Cat's out of the bag. Yep.
Man, you should have said, "Yep, I can reveal it at any time."
I will. Yeah, I will. I'll go get the shaving cream, put a fresh shave on it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll shave it with a butter knife right now.
Right.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Only 40. What'd you say? $40 left to go, Red?
I said $20, but we'll go with $40.
Yep. Numbers flying around.
Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm sorry. I get excited about raising money.
Well, yeah, I know. I've
seen
Travis picks. I'm like, yeah, shaving. Yeah, there ain't gonna be much to shave. I don't think.
No, there's nothing up there. I could grow a sweet horseshoe if I wanted, but hey, why am I the only one left here? You guys left me hanging.
To see that badass hat. Sorry.
Oh yeah. It's the best for your beard, boys and girls.
See, I got the camo. I got the camo version.
Nice. I dig it.
I've got a light blue, actually blue and black version. So
nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got the like robin egg blue one. It's a pretty sweet hat.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty big fan of their swag.
Yeah. Aaron does good things, man. Does great things.
Same. Yep. I can't pass by Mr. Johnson's booth without at least picking up a couple bars of soap and whatever other wares he may have out there just to help support. Right. Yeah. No wax. I may have a 10 or 2 of some mustache wax, but I
always have people ask me for mustache wax, so I try to carry like at least one in my car at all times because somebody never fails. I'll get somewhere and they'll be like, "Do you use mustache wax?" I'm like, "No, but here's some."
Their soap is where it's at, though.
Yeah, the soap, the patchouli and clove.
Good grief! Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. You smell me.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that smells amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I'm a patchouli and bark guy. Holy shit, I love the smell of patchouli and bark soap from Honest Amish. Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know who else likes patchouli and bark? Ducks. Random dance moment, Travis. Come on now.
We're doing this.
Dance on, dance off.
I love how we all. Oh, look at that! He getting fucking fancy.
Can you hear my chair squeaking?
Nope.
No, but it'd be way cooler if I did.
It makes this a whole lot more sensual.
Yeah, it's more that 70s stash music.
Yep.
Bow chicka
Nah,
bow.
man. I don't know. I don't know, Mr. Jacobs. That's one hairstyle I've never had. I've grown my hair out, and personal note, I've grown my hair out and donated, I think, 7 times in my lifetime for Locks for Love. And I noticed your son, I believe, just did the same. Outstanding.
Great job,
Mad
man.
props. But I've never had a shaved head.
You wear a hat all the time. Why would it matter?
You got some good hair, though. That's some nice.
He does have some nice hair.
I guess I do after hours, after the work schedules, and I've got way more fucking hats than God can actually need for a person to own. But
And every time
I like the idea. Mr. Jacobs. Maybe we'll mold that around a little bit. Who knows?
Just think about how fast you'll be.
Yeah, you grow back in no time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I could run like the wind.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Right. I could run like I'm winded because, I smoke way too much. But yeah.
But the thing is, every time he takes his hat off, his hair is perfect. I'm like, what the hell, man? I take my hat off and it's like.
I take mine off and I got a line from the hat. That's about it.
It's not perfect. Come on now.
Travis,
No,
just looking at that beard, man, you had to have prepared that before you got on the show. That thing is perfect.
Man, I wake up like this.
Bullshit.
You're right. I wake up, it's in my mouth, my ears,
Right.
You got half your mustache stuck to your nose. You got part of your beard around your nipple. It's
right.
Yeah. I don't
That's
have
not how you wake up.
I wake up with shit in my mouth and in my eye, and not necessarily in my ear, but yeah, my mustache doesn't touch my nipples. I just say that out loud.
Yeah.
Hashtag goals.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, Mr. Travis, we appreciate everything you're doing, helping the bearded community out. I know I see you pretty much everywhere in this area I go. You and your wife are just fucking rock stars. Super glad to get to hang out with you guys at Monster Ball. I mean, you were wearing hot pants, so I just followed you around the whole night.
Yeah, man. Those are, I think those might start being a thing. I don't know. After Monster Ball, I was thinking maybe this will be my comp thing,
That's
a
your
lot
thing.
of people got their thing, when they go to a comp. I thought, sex pants. That's me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sex pants for sure.
Careful. Be careful. That could be a Pandora's box, man. I don't know if you saw pictures from last weekend, but holy shit, I'm not going to every comp like that. I hope to God we don't have pictures in here because I know somebody's going to pull them up if we do. But yeah, good God.
What you got there?
This is the blood rose, Miss Meg. This is technically half your hat, I think. But I bought you the violet rose, so then I got half of the. Yeah, we wear the same hat size, so now I can buy hats all the time.
Nice.
All right. So, Travis, like I said, I started to say thank you for coming on. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago, and you were down. I am so glad we got to learn a little bit more about RedBeard Designs. Really partial to the name. I can't figure out why.
Just came to me.
It's just catchy, So, yeah. Super.
Maybe because you got a red beard.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Whoa. Yeah, it's named after Red.
What can I say?
It's a revelation.
Right.
That's all. No, I echo my buddy here, man. I'm glad you were able to pop on and appreciate what you're doing. And definitely, you mentioned about being on the podcast here coming soon about some other kind of project you got in the works. So would absolutely love to have you back on. Well, fuck anytime. But no, glad you took time out of your Monday to hop on and banter with us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started and all that happy stuff. It's good stuff, man.
Hey, thank you. You guys want to do me a favor. I appreciate what you guys are doing for everybody, small business owners, the bearding community alike, everything. So you guys are helping put names out there, put people out there, give people something to talk about. And that's just aside from all the great things you guys do in the bearding community. So thank you guys.
we just wanted to really highlight the people who are out there in the bearding community that are putting in work, and trying to do the small business thing, take care of a family, run a full-time job. And you people need recognition because I work a full-time job and I can barely pull off all this bearding stuff. Y'all doing it all. So, big kudos to all the small businesses out there, So
Thank you, sir.
congratulations. Well, Travis, if you want to hang out backstage, we'll bullshit after the show. If you got stuff to do, we understand. But thanks for coming on tonight.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Mad love, brother.
Take it easy.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Fun show, man.
That's awesome, man. Good dude. Couple good dudes, right? Shooter, awesome human being. Travis, awesome human being. Like
Bearding
I said,
community, awesome human beings.
Awesome human beings. I haven't had a chance to meet Shooter in person. Hopefully, maybe either at the Bearded Hero coming up or at Hiram's the week after. I think the 25th this month, Bearded Hero, 25th, 26th. The dates keep throwing me off. And then the 1st of April at Hiram's. So hopefully Shooter will be able to make it to one of those. Yep. I think Travis said he'd be able to. He was probably looking at being at Hiram's. So look forward to seeing him again. Just good people doing good shit, man. That's what it's all about, right?
You see that beautiful human up there at Hiram's, give him a handshake, a hug. He's gonna take you in like family. I promise. Travis is great people, and his wife. Wife is amazing individual as well. I actually got to see her compete for the first time at Peru. It was her first time competing.
Right.
Killed it for a first time. I couldn't believe it.
For sure. And I tell you what, I don't know that I've ever met somebody with as much positive energy and drive as Travis. I mean, just constantly posting stuff around how do you don't take today for being a Monday. Sharks don't sleep, and just that drive, man. I love that. I love that positive energy, that positive vibe. It's contagious. So
it's good to open Facebook and instead of seeing a meme about some wore out cat laying like screw Mondays, you jump on Facebook and it's like conquer the day, sharks don't stop, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm a shark,
Yep.
And it kind of puts you in a better mindset. So we got about 10 minutes left in the show, Stash. So I'm just going to interrupt everything.
Real quick, can you hear my heater that just kicked on?
Barely. You're good though. You're coming.
I'm going to kick it real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. So while he's gone, I'm going to throw this out here. We got roughly 10 minutes left in the show. I can go longer if you need me to. We are $20 short of our cricket goal.
Sorry about that.
Somebody watching needs to hit that PayPal because I'm hungry. And these crickets is just sitting here. They're not. I'll wait till next show. I'll wait till next show when we get $100. I ain't scared.
Hey, we don't hit it. We don't hit it. I may have sent you a little. I may have sent you a little cash just because I'm curious. I'm excited. Actually, save one of those bastards because I wouldn't mind trying one just for shits and giggles. But
we'll have to make a trip to Jungle Gyms next time we go Cincinnati, Newport area.
Well, I know when that time is going to be, or at least the next time I can think about it, it's probably going to be June.
They got a whole aisle of bugs.
There we go. Drive-by is asking PayPal at
right there at the bottom of the screen, my man. At Shave For Prostate on PayPal.
I think I may have sent to the wrong account. I think I sent some cash your way to Bearded Biz. Just FYI, you may want to check both of them because I think I was looking at the screen, the scroller on the bottom. Because you know me, I'm like technologically inept half the time.
I think you hit the right thing, man.
Right on.
Yeah, because we've had 2 donors this evening for a total of $80. Man.
Yep. I see Yukon just said I sent Bearded Biz too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent Bearded Business. I double check my.
Okay, so I knew you sent wherever Yukon sent, and I just figured Yukon. So I'll get the money moved over to Shave For Prostate for both you guys.
Okay, cool.
So that will work. I'll get that money moved, and that'll be in there. And then we'll be 1/14 of our way to $4,000. Shit, I don't know math. 1/14. Look at me.
We're getting close. Getting close.
I think 1/14 is like quantum physics or something.
Only 13 13ths left. 13 14ths left. Oh, looks like Drive By just sent some cash. Appreciate you, Josh.
All right.
Yeah.
And look, we still got time on the show to enjoy these. I don't even have to like eat them all like at once.
Look at that, man. I hope you brought. I know you. Oh my God. Woo.
Man, they're like chips. I swear.
Yep.
Like,
You cannot. I'm the same way. I saw Bearded Biz scrolling at the same time. That's where I sent it to. Look at that live. I would say live action, but right on. Well, give a play-by-play. They crunchy.
they're crunchy.
What flavor?
These appear to be Buffalo Ranch. And I'm not gonna lie, they're super good.
Buffalo Ranch. I'm curious. I ain't gonna lie. You know, anybody that's into sustainable foods, there's a lot of talk about these types of products. Mealworms, I know you mentioned earlier, crickets and those types of things. Source of protein. I mean,
The only things I really drew my line on are scorpions and tarantulas. Not scared of them. Own a tarantula, a giant one. But I ain't trying to eat one. I just don't think those are edible creatures.
yeah, I don't know if there'd be much there. I can't imagine there's like really much in a cricket, but yeah, I think the smaller the insect, look at that, it's trying to crawl out. I think the smaller the insect, it may be a little bit easier to ingest.
Well, I believe these are freeze dried, so it's not like. Yeah, they're just like kind of like a corn poof almost, real light.
Right on. Just like corn nuts, minus the impossibly hard texture of the corn nuggets.
Yeah, if corn nuggets didn't taste like concrete.
Yeah, corn nuts are tasty, but good Lord, they're I
Oh,
can't
whatever, Miss Meg. You've seen me eat a bunch of different bugs. She knows it's my favorite aisle at Jungle Gyms.
Hey, if you're gonna go to Jungle Gyms, man, get something exotic for God's sakes, right? I mean, you're not going there to pick up a box of Kraft mac and cheese if you eat that kind of shit.
Look,
like
I'm
that.
getting healthy. It says these are good for the gym.
Right.
You should eat these before I go to the gym. So I may have to get off the show and go work out.
I would, I know Travis is backstage, but I'm gonna guess sharks don't eat fucking crickets because they aren't in the water.
Sharks fucking eat anything, bro.
Oh my God. But I bet they would if they could, by God. No, that's awesome. Jeff, I agree with you, brother. Chicken wing. I like beef. I like chicken, lamb, pork, fish.
You can take cricket powder. They pulverize these into a powder and mix it with your Angus beef patties, man. Just to double the protein up. And it's pretty damn good.
Little crunch. Crunch.
I mean, it's powdered, so it's like red powder.
I'd say add the whole things in, man, and just you get a little texture to your burger.
Got a little spice to them.
Well, they're buffalo, by God. It's got ground up buffalo.
Thank you, Muffin, for actually we raised $110 as of right now tonight.
Outstanding.
So thank you, Muffin, for donating and for letting me allow me to eat a snack on the show. Normally I get yelled at when I eat on the show, so.
Nah, it's all good. You got a snack and we raised some cash. No, that's good shit, man. That's awesome.
And just remember, when we hit $500, Shooter's coming back on the show and going to go Whaler Nation live, man.
Look at that.
I know there's a lot of people excited about it.
So just over 25%. Yep, Gandhi. Nothing but buffalo crumbs and legs left, and then 10A.
I agree, chicken wing bison is amazing.
Bison is good, especially responsibly sourced.
Ethically sourced, yep.
No.
So, okay, Stash, what we got going on this week, man? What we got going on Wednesday? Anything?
Well, we got the pack, right? As usual, we got our good friends over on the Pack Bearded Family Network. Check the link, follow the page. We got Sideshow on Thursday, right?
Yes.
Sunday.
Hanging out with the ladies.
Yep. Sunday we
love
got
the ladies, man. Love the Whiskerinas. They're the star of the show. So I love seeing them highlight different Whiskerinas and just different people from out the bearding community. It's always amazing.
True statement, man. True statement. One of the reasons that really caught my attention as part of this community. It's the Whiskerinas, outstanding. And then we got Billy and Chris sitting on Sundays.
Yep. There might be a really big announcement about Chris Parrott tomorrow. So just stay tuned for that.
Okay.
Big, like fireworks. There's going to be they're bringing a couple Navy ships into the field over here. It'll be crazy.
Holy shit. Well, he should have stayed on the call, maybe give us some breaking news or stayed on the show. But
yeah, I'm lying through my teeth. There will be an announcement. There's no ships in the field. The water wasn't up high enough. I couldn't make it work. So
I was totally expecting ships in the field, man. That would have been cool as shit.
I tried. It just wouldn't rain enough.
Well, I mean, we're only like 600 miles from the nearest shore, right? So
coastline. And then not this coming weekend, but the weekend after that, we got Bearded Hero. Stupid excited for Bearded Hero. Going to be a great time.
Yeah, excited. Yeah, the weekend. Yeah, we got that weekend. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. The end game, right? The last Bearded Hero. It's going to be my first, but the last apparently. And then
as of right now, I think we have 7 from Beard Mob, Indiana, showing up to Bearded Hero. So I'm loving it. I told everybody since it was announced that it was a max effort. I wanted everybody there, and everybody's showing up, man. So if everybody works out, I know transportation and babysitters can definitely put. But if everything works out, we'll have 7 members at Bearded Hero.
No, that's awesome. Looking forward
to there,
it. Yeah. Look forward to seeing you again, brother man. And then the week after, April 1st, we got Hiram's up in Plymouth, Indiana.
I heard they had horrible judges.
Terrible. Yeah, terrible judges. No, it's gonna be my first.
The judging panel is great. I'm just giving Stash shit because it's his first time judging. So feel free to open up on Mr. Stash and let him judge you in the worst way possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, it'd be my first attempt. I'm anxious and excited all in the same breath, man. So
it's honestly really different on the other side of the table. The first time I experienced it, I was like, man, this is an honor, but I hate it. I want to be out there.
No, I can almost imagine that. So I'm excited and anxious at the same time. About the only 2 ways I can describe it. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun regardless.
So I also know Beard Mob Tennessee has the Moonshine Classic coming up, and he's running a raffle for a vacation. Like, I can't remember how many days. It's a few days, hotel, meal, show, whole 9 yards. So if you even have a hint of inkling about going to Nashville, get in on that raffle. Hell, you may win the trip.
Yeah, no, that's a good call out.
100 spots full, and it's done.
Yeah. I think there's a limited number of tickets. I think it was like 100. They're going to cap it at like 100 or something like that.
100 tickets.
Yep.
Hey.
Yes.
I mean, you were second behind him, so if he's not there, that means you move up, right?
Yep, brother. I won't be competing, but would love to see you. We'd love to see you. Absolutely. Well, brother, man.
Great Dundee Monday show.
Yeah. No, Mondays are always fun, especially around this time of day, man. Get to hang out with you, get to talk with some awesome human beings in this community, and just puts a smile on my face. Even though we can't be at a comp on a Monday, we can at least chat it up and get to talk to some folks within the community and help prop them up and give them a boost if we can. And it's good.
Just spread the love, man. Spread it between, the comps going on, the raffles going on, the businesses, which is what we're here to highlight, different fundraisers such as the Shave For Prostate, just getting the word out, showing people. Tonight I know we had 2 or 3 viewers who aren't from the bearding community. and just showing the love that we have for each other and highlighting all the positive things that we're out here doing day in and day out.
Yep.
There's a lot of people who put in a whole lot of work to make this all happen. And that's coast to coast, Seattle to Tallahassee, from Maine to New Mexico, like across the board. And, you know, we get to meet and learn and know so many people, and all these people, as soon as you meet them, instant family. And that's my favorite thing, but we could talk about that all night long.
We could.
Let's let these people get them a snack and go to bed. So,
yep. Get you some Buffalo Ranch crickets and call it a night.
yeah. Jungle Gyms, if y'all looking for crickets, they got all kinds of flavors. Thank you guys for all the help raising money. Thank you for viewing each week. Thank you who showed up this week to view. We hope to see all of you back next week and more. Raise some more money, highlight a new business. I believe we got something special in the works in the next couple weeks. It may not be next week, but in the next couple weeks, we got a super special episode coming up. So pay attention. Look at the post. I post shit everywhere. If you don't see it, your own damn fault. And Stash, I'll catch you tomorrow, man.
Right on, brother, man. Love you, bro. I love everybody watching. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Be good.
Love y'all. Have a great night and a great time.